Hello everybody, Ian Cold here, and welcome back to Yandere. So, this week I have been up to a few different things. So one is that I fixed a bug where the game would crash when you were going back and forth between two different interactables. So this bug started happening because the new collision shapes I added to interactables so you can now collide with them. This caused them to load earlier in the scene hierarchy and set their reference to the player before the player was loaded. This caused issues when it needed this reference to check the distance between two interactables to figure out which one to focus, and the reference to the player was empty. So this is now fixed, but I definitely didn't see that coming. This is a great example of how changing one thing can affect other things that you really can't predict. So yeah, that's now fixed up. So the next change I made was I changed the theme of the buttons. So I felt the main menu looked a little bland, and the buttons did too, even with the simple hover effect I had. So I've now added some white outlines and some more dynamic hover effects, and I think it just makes things look a little better, a little more alive and not flat. So that wasn't a big change, but it's something that I feel just, makes the game look a little better and feel a bit better to navigate. Taylor now has his normal art, so there's only 4 more emotions left to do for him, and then his character will be complete. And Gloria now has her shocked art, so there's only 1 more emotion she needs to be complete, and that is sad, and then all the art for the game will be complete. Another change I made is that now when you unlock an item, you have this little black and, shine effect background for the item so that it stands out a bit more from its surroundings. This background used to be just transparent, and sometimes some of the items are gray or whatnot, and they don't really stand out from their surroundings as much, and it might be harder to see the item. So I've now fixed this, and yeah, I think it looks better. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was upcoming things and feature creep. So now that I've got this game into what I would consider, a playable state, and I'm still working on fully testing everything because I spent a lot of time this month fixing different things, and I haven't, tested it as thoroughly as I'd like. And as I'm testing the game now that it's in its playable state, I'm seeing a whole bunch of little things that I'm thinking, oh, maybe it would be nice if I added this feature, or this feature, or this feature. And I just have to remind myself, no, feature creep. So I'm going to make sure to fully test the game, make sure everything's working, there's no outstanding bugs that I've missed, and then I'm going to spend the remaining time left for this project before all the art is complete, working to add some of these different features. I might not get to all of these features that you see, but I'm definitely going to try my best, and any of these features are going to improve the game, the feel of it, how it is to play it, but they're not necessarily absolutely needed. The game is playable, winnable, fun as it is. But these are nice to haves, and I should hopefully get to most of these. So that was just a reality check for me. I've made previous updates about feature creep, but now that I have the game in this state, I really need to focus on, make sure I have everything ready, no bugs. If I needed to release it today, I could, but once everything is all set up, once I've done the boring testing, then I can start adding little improvements here and there to my heart's content. But, avoid feature creep, don't delay what's needed just to do what I want. So, that's all for this week. I'm Ian Cold. Thank you for watching.